You don't have a motivation problem in your auto repair shop. You have a structure problem. Today, we're going to be discussing on Talking Shop one of the problems that we see so many auto repair shop owners come to us with. That's not lack of motivation, but it's a lack of understanding about the structure that will help make their business and themselves successful. I'm Rachael Evans from the Workshop Whisperer. This is Dean Evans, and he's going to take us through our topic today.
Thanks, Rach. There was a book many years ago written by a gentleman out of Melbourne called Dr. Jason Fox, and he did his entire PhD on the role that gamification had played in young people's lives. People sit on their computers forever playing these long games where you go through stages, you collect skills or tokens along the way, and at each stage you become better equipped, better prepared for whatever the next stage is or the next level that it is in the game. And what he noticed about that was that he said two really important things in the book. Number one is that as human beings, we are 100% motivated 100% of the time. What it means by that is, even on the times you don't feel like doing the thing that you know you got to do, you're actually 100% motivated not to do it. So motivation is not the feeling or the state that a person needs to be in order to get things done. He also said that the number one motivator for a human being is visible progress. Now, how does that relate to what we're talking about today? Well, number one is, if you only do things that you want to do when you feel motivated to do them, the reality is that you're relying on a feeling to make things happen, but you're also not engaging in the thing that really motivates you as a person, which is being able to see visible progress, being able to get through a job, get through a day, get through a week, and get to the end of that week and feel like you've actually achieved something or accomplished something. The other part to motivation is that it is it's an irregular way of working. We say, and have done for many, many years, that I think I would say this, like a lot of people are motivated about having a business that gives them more time, more money, more freedom to do the things they want to do. But what they lack is the structure, the order, or the discipline to actually make that happen. When we switch off the need to be motivated to do things and we actually start to introduce structure into the week, meaning that very clear on how a day is designed to run, implementing standard operating procedures, playbooks, so that everyone on your team knows what accomplishment or achievement in the day looks like, then we actually start to remove the need for ourselves or our team to be motivated, and we replace it with the team's understanding and clarity on what to do next. And when you know what you're doing, you know what step one is, step two is, step three is, you don't need to think about whether you feel like doing it. You're just really clear, and there's just 100% understanding on the expectation for each job, each task, each role. And by that, people make better progress, they accomplish more, and by the very nature of that, they actually start to feel better about the work that they do.
And I think when you've got that understanding, particularly around the idea of introducing discipline or even maintaining discipline, not just for yourself, but for the team members as well, so much progress just comes from the repetition of doing the small right things, not the giant, shoot for the moon type things that we see many do, which leads to, grabbing onto a big, shiny, bright idea, having a crack, but then getting bored with it or not continuing the reps week after week, and then they move on to some other idea.
Well, if a bodybuilder went to grow their muscles only on the days they felt like it, they'd never show up. We all understand, if we could make our businesses work without putting in, by putting in the least amount of effort, well, then that's exactly how we would all try to do it. Same with our health and our fitness, but it doesn't work that way. So you need a you need a structure for your week. You know, how many times you're going to go to the gym, what muscle groups you're going to work, your nutrition, what you're going to eat, what you're not going to eat during a week, in order to produce a lean, healthy, strong physical body. Well, it's the same thing in your business, is that you need to understand and work out what the structure is that you need in your business to make that happen, the order in which things need to occur, and that's across every team member, every role. And that breeds and builds the discipline where you can rely on your team to do what's required of them to grow your own lean, healthy, strong auto repair business. If we're just doing things when we feel like it, or people are doing what they feel should be done, but it's not in the order that it needs to be done, then there will be lots of action. Like there'll be a lot of weight getting thrown around, but nothing's growing, nothing's getting stronger, nothing's getting healthier.
So there you have it. You don't have a motivation problem, you have a structure problem. So your homework for today is have a think about the last 3 to 6 months and have a think about the things that Dean's mentioned. Have a think about, are you doing the reps, and are you doing the reps for the right thing? And what is your team seeing from you as well? And what are you expecting of them about structure? See you on the next Talking Shop.